guys, welcome to another episode of F122 here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. It's time to crack on with the Hungarian Grand Prix weekend this time around. Things didn't go our way in Hungary last season, and I'd very much like to put that right. We were just comparing on stream our results from this year to last year, and you'll notice that last year we finished in 17th in Hungary, which rather obviously wasn't the greatest of results. It was almost our joint worst of the entire season. We had a 20th, a couple of 18ths, and then a couple of 17ths. So we didn't do very well at all in Hungary last year, although I think strategy didn't quite play in our favour. We are, on paper, a stronger team this year than we were last year in Hungary. We're the 5th fastest team, supposedly, in the performance index now. So provided weather is in our favour, which it might not be in Hungary, we should hopefully be able to do okay. We will be putting some fresh parts in after practice, so let me make a note of that on my whiteboard in front of me. Parts after practice, and I'm sure Twitch chat will remind me when we're going through the practice sessions to do that as well, so that we don't get ourselves screwed over with any sort of grid penalty. So we'll head to the Hungarian Grand Prix. We'll get our practice session done. Earn as many resource points as we can. Jenson Button, on his debut in the last race, actually did very well. And look at that, look. Fully dry until race day, where it's a wet start and a wet end. It will start fully wet, it will go completely dry, and then it will go wet again. This is going to be an interesting race weekend, isn't it? Right, let's go to practice, maximise our potential resource point haul, and pray for good luck. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more. Of course, there is all of the behind the scenes of this series, the F1 Manager series, and FIFA 23 that has now begun over on stream as well as the main YouTube channel. So check the channel page for that. Links in the description to Chesnoid Gaming. This video is going live like Monday or Tuesday, I think. So plenty for you to go and watch. But for now, there's plenty for us to go and race. We shall retire from session. The custom setup is better than the preset, although they are on paper as fast as one another. But I am significantly slow here, as was the case last year, so I might drop the difficulty from 90 just 1 to 89 to ensure that we get some level of entertainment for you guys out of this. And it's not just me lapping at the back for the whole race. So, simulation settings, I'm just going to drop it by 1. That's all we'll do, just the 1. And I'll quit practice 3, try and get as many resource points out of this as I can. And then, oh, that takes forever, that's annoying. Another 12 minutes for that one. If we get it first time, we could get them all in, which we have done. Now, can we get... Ah, the quali pace one isn't as long. Yeah, we should be able, provided they pass, we should be able to get these all done in time. I've done the wrong one there, but never mind. That's worked. Now, please pass first time, otherwise I'm in trouble. Thank you. Right. Good. We've completed all of our practice programs and gotten the maximum amount of resource points that we can. We'll see where we qualify and gauge whether we think we do or don't need to stick with that drop of 1 in the difficulty. My driver claim actually went backwards there. That's how off the pace I am at Hungary. I don't know whether it's that I'm slow or that the AI are fast here, or probably, more than likely, a mixture of the two. We'll wait and see how we qualify. But I do have 2,000 resource points now, so we can certainly contemplate putting... Ah, I need to put new parts in as well. Oh, that was close. I nearly forgot about that, and chat didn't say anything either. We'll put a fresh turbo in. And we will put a new gearbox in for Hungary as well. I nearly completely forgot about that. Whew. And then, resource point wise, what do we do? Let's see. Probably rear wing downforce now, right? Oh, sorry, front downforce, because we're doing the 5th on the rear wing. I should probably do the front wing end plates for downforce there. I don't think I really need to do the DRS yet. Oh, sorry, the ERS yet. Let's do front downforce. 30% chance of failure. Should be finished before, provided it passes first time, before the Dutch Grand Prix. So we'll try and get that done. Those in turn will move us significantly forward with the progression of the car. Obviously, there's the summer break between Hungary and Belgium. So this is the last race for a few weeks in game, which should give us the chance to upgrade the car in the meantime. Fingers crossed. Gain some resource points and some money as well throughout the course of that period. Right, let's qualify as best as we can. Although I'm not expecting to get out of Q1, if I'm completely honest. It's annoying because it's so much fun to drive. It really is a great track. I'm just not fast here. P22. Qualifying in dead last on pure pace alone. It is a mixture of me not being very quick here and the AI being really strong around here too, but I am not even remotely close. Slower than Latifi by nearly 2/10. Button does make it through to Q2, but I am out, and I think I might be dropping the AI from 89 to 87 or 8 for the race, especially considering there's a lot of bloody rain there too. On the grid then, lining up in the pouring rain, it's George on pole and Fernando Alonso P2 in the Alpine. Yikes. We have taken grid penalties. We have a fresh unit of all kinds. We qualified last. We might as well. I imagine there... No penalties. Alonso is P2, seemingly on outright pace. What an outrageous lap from Fernando. We've dropped the difficulty to 87 as well. Button actually qualifies 12th, which is a great performance considering he was only 16th in Q1. We dropped the difficulty to 87 here for Hungary. I'll up it again to 90 for future races, but I am not even remotely close to competitive here at Hungary, as was the case last year as well. And with the AI being strong in the rain as well, and the fact that the majority of this race is going to be run in the rain, I kind of need to make the change. Unbelievable that it reckons I need almost an extra 10 laps worth of fuel. Is there something amiss there? Do I really need an extra 10 laps worth of fuel? I don't think so. It's actually letting me change everything about my setup. Is it because of because the weather has changed and it's wet now? Maybe that means that I get to change my setup completely. Well, I'll do that, and then when we go back to dry weather, I'll drop the front wing down to 32 again. So let's do that. Full race in Hungary, full wet to start. We'll dry up completely, and then we'll start raining again. Yikes. I'm just going to run a quick prediction for everyone on stream, and then we'll get underway. Attempt 3. Yes. Did another 20 laps. Had the same problem. I have minimal front tyre pressures now. Literally minimum. Let's see if it works this time. It might just be the soft tyre. In which case, if it is, I will... Oh, God. I'll have to switch and use the medium tyre and just stay off the soft entirely. Which would be a pain in the bloody arse, but... If this fits... Thank you, Nicholas Latifi, for pushing me completely off the track. If it's the only option I have, then it's the only option I have. That's P20 ahead of both the Williams. Nicholas Latifi's antics didn't work for him at the first turn. Excuse me, Mick. Jesus Christ, don't go swerving across the racing line like that, pal, especially in the bloody wet. Give him room, even though he's still forced me wide and off the track. P19. Oh, no, everybody's super slow here. Oh, I was trying to get a zip up the inside of Teo. Didn't work. And in actual fact, I might end up losing the position to Mick. Have the inside line for the chicane at least. And we've held it. Oh my God, this is chaos. This is more chaos than any other Grand Prix we've done. Stroll is super slow at the front of this gaggle. I think he's definitely got damage. That's why. Stroll certainly has damage here. You can see how much he's holding everyone up, but we might try and take advantage of that. Well, Yuki's got the same idea by throwing up the inside. That's P, or maybe P18. I've still got the car alongside me, so I can't nip in, but I will have the inside line for the next hairpin as well. Trying to hold it, trying to hold it, trying to hold it. P18. Now he's up my inside. No, we managed to hold Teo off. He's strolling the pit. He's not pit. He's just that bloody slow. That's weird. Maybe it wasn't Stroll, maybe it was someone else. There's definitely something going on here that's backing a number of cars up.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay,
But whoever it was didn't pit, so obviously not struggling that much for grip. Can I get around the outside? I thought about going around the outside of Seb there. Well, they're slow there, Tsunoda and Gasly, and I'm in a wall.
Are you okay?
Too busy looking at Tsunoda and Gasly. Not busy enough concentrating on where the hell I'm going.
The radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this.
Thank you.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
No, I'm already pitting. Pit on 5? No.
Got that confirmed.
I'll say yes just in case it changes my next tyre, but I am going to pit this lap, as are a lot of others, including my teammate. Double stack incoming. Chesnoid is in the pits. Chesnoid in the pits. Excuse me, please. Thank you.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right rear
Of course
wheel.
there was.
We need to try and put that behind us, and let's
Brilliant.
finish this race strong.
I could have been out and even gained places there, but the team fucked up my pit stop. That's happened far too many times, considering we're this far into Season 2 now. We should be having seamless pit stops every time, IMO. Well, 18th down to 21st. Oh, sorry, 18th down to 20th, thanks to that shitty pit stop. Now then, do I go on to mediums next? I don't think so. I'm going to try the softs again, but I'll definitely be able to mid-session save this time, because I'll be going on to the... I can't set my front tyres any lower. There's a McLaren slowing up a lot of cars at the front of this gaggle. It's a whole train now. George Russell retiring from the Grand Prix on lap 9. As expected. Those that aren't in the know for the YouTube video, retirements like that are predisposed as you load up the Grand Prix. It is already decided in the algorithm and the coding as to who's going to retire at that Grand Prix at what moment. So George Russell has retired around about at lap 8 or 9 in all 3 of our attempts to do this Hungarian Grand Prix so far, bless him. When it stops raining, before we pit, I'm going to double check and see what we did last year here. I know I finished 17th, but I can't remember if there were any epiphanies we had that I haven't remembered for this year. Gasly gone. I don't know what happened with Pierre there. He got well out of shape. What happened to Pierre Gasly there? Did he just... He's all over the place with his steering. Did he just nearly bin it and catch it? And he locked up his front right horribly. England away kit almost looks fluorescent. Gasly's done the same again. Put himself out of position, which has held Mick Schumacher up. Which has given me the opportunity to get around the outside of Mick Schumacher and up into 18th place. Thank you, Pierre. It's 2 out of 3 laps. Pierre Gasly has ballsed up that corner at the bottom of the hill. And he's offered me the opportunity this time around at least to get past Mick. We can avoid the double stack this time. Then we'll be fine. If he pits as I'm on my way in, or thinking about coming in, I will go an extra lap. If Pierre could fuck this up again, that'd be lovely. He says as he nearly... Oh, he did fuck it up again. Thank you, Pierre. Actually might be a stroke of luck that I ended up going deep in the braking zone there. We're past Pierre Gasly and up to P17. 1 car at a time. Getting there slowly.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Here we go.
Confirmed.
17. He wants me to stop 17. Oh, God, I thought it was going to crash on me then. Bloody hell. So my teammate will pit this lap. Going 1 more is probably going to kill me, so I might just have to suck up the double stack here. I am going to mid-session save. I might just have to suck up the double stack here. Right, so expecting teammate in this lap, which is indeed what's happening. Go on then, I will pit at the same time. We'll take the...
Jensen's coming in for his stop now.
We'll take the double stack. We'll see if it works for us or against us. Here we go! Please, no mess up on the... Thank you. I'm going to come out behind Tsunoda in P17. So we've gained some time there. Our double stack works better than other teams' double stack, which is good. Again, though, going to keep an eye on my tyre temps, because if they go doolally again, we've at least mid-race saved, and I'll just put the mediums on and just have to suck it up around Hungary again. Any more in the pits? There are quite a few more in the pits. Oh no, it's just Teo Pourchaire. It's literally just Teo. And actually, looks like he's gained time on us, Teo Pourchaire, by going one lap longer. Oh, and he's gone super deep there. That just got awkward for all of us. Oh god, thank you for the raid. I'm in the middle of a 4-car fight. Ah! Thank you! I can't see. I'll have a look in a moment. Pause. Oh, Ben, thank you very much for the raid of 299. Welcome in, everyone. Appreciate that, dude. That's very kind of you. Thank you, mate. Welcome in, everyone. You join us. I'll give you a quick rundown. Where are we? Not where my teammate is where we are. P17 currently. George Russell has retired. This is the third time we're trying to do this Grand Prix because I keep getting the tyres too hot. Oh, concentrate, Ches. I keep getting the tyres too hot with the tyre pressure issue. It's only really an issue for me at the minute here at Hungary now since the patch, but unfortunately I am still experiencing an issue with it. So we're trying for a third time to avoid it. I'm now running literally minimum tyre pressures on the front of my car. And only 30 downforce, and so far, I'm alright. I've got to, really, don't I? Sorry, Yuki! Oh, God! Heart in mouth. Bloody hell, that was close. And P16. Oh, I think I literally just had a heart attack. I'm going to knuckle. And I'm actually going to put some good lap times in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, here we go. Valtteri Bottas is causing a bit of a bottleneck up in front. And what's going on with him? But he's all over the shot. Valtteri might even be within DRS range. We are indeed within DRS range. Bottas cannot help himself but bleed positions at the minute. And breathe. Here we go. You are more than welcome. Thanks for coming across from Ben's stream. Why is Valtteri so slow? Valtteri, why you do this? Even in a straight line, he's not got it. I go around the outside at turn 2, maybe? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to bottle it. I'm going to bottle this as well. Turn 5 is not the one for an overtake. Why are you so slow, Valtteri? Don't make me lose time on Tsunoda and those in front, please. I've got an Alfa Romeo right in my back bottom now too. Teo Pourchaire is all over me. Come on, Valtteri. I've got to have you this time, surely. You're out of DRS range as well, aren't you? Right, well, that's going to be P15 for us. But don't get away so slow. I don't know if he's got damage. Oh, God, if he had damage, he'd pit, surely. Go away, Teo.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Candy from Baby, P15. Now then, come back here, Yuki. I've said that before. He's got Lance Stroll in front of him. So in theory, we're trying to run soft, soft, soft to the end of this Grand Prix now, but I'm not sure whether that's actually going to make it or not. That 31 is the next pit stop. Is that a Williams in front of Stroll? Is that Kevin Magnussen in P12? Are my eyes deceive me, or is K-Mag in P12 and a Williams? And practice, I think my tyre wear was actually pretty decent. So I don't know whether we'll be able to eke out one of these 3 soft tyre stints and then be slightly fresher on tyres at the end of the Grand Prix. Time will tell. Problem is, and I found this in the wet too at the beginning of the Grand Prix, I can get to within half a second of the car in front, but it's then overtaking that is the difficult thing for me at the minute. Well, we are gaining rather quickly on Yuki here. If he'd like to speed up, we might be able to overtake he and Lance Stroll. Just need to be closer around the final turn. Because I'm so bad at the middle sector, I'm just not. I need to be within like 2.5 to 3 tenths, and I can't get within half a second because they just accelerate off here so much faster than me. And there too. It's tough. Might have to do it in a pit stop. Or just get really brave like that. That's how you do it, boys! Ooh, I enjoyed that one. I believe that's called a lunge. Lick the stamp. Okay, send it. Jordan, thank you very much for the 15th month, mate. Appreciate that, dude. Oh. I tell you what, it was heart in mouth there for a minute when I was going for that lunge. I thought, I'm either going to collect Yuki, or I'm going to collect Lance, or I'm just going to keep going straight and not get anyone, but end up in the Austria or something. We got it done somehow. Right, we're definitely closer to Lance this lap, and we're definitely closer to K-Mag too, which is good news. Someone's in the pits as well, coming out of, might be Fernando Alonso, pitting for another set of soft tyres. Is it worth it? I'm going to. Oh, I nearly didn't. That was really not the best of overtakes. I outbroke myself. I got the inside of turn 2 instead. Oh, I said, excuse me, Lance. Wheel to wheel. Thankfully, no damage to either car, but that was tasty. Rude, I think, is probably the better word for it. 2.1 to K-Mag. Off we go. Ricciardo's in the pits. That's going to be a position. So that everyone else is starting to pit for their second set of softs now then. We're not pitting till 31. That's the plan. But I think everyone else's tyres are starting to go off a bit quicker than ours. We've just opened up a 1.4 second, or had at least, opened up a 1.4 second gap on Yuki behind. And the gap to K-Mag has closed to 1.5 now. Maybe our tyre wear is slightly better than a couple of other drivers, or a couple of other cars. Although the gap to Alex Albon is still increasing, so Christ knows. Don't know actually if he's in someone's DRS zone. DRS range, he is, or at least close to someone else's DRS, so he's probably just dragging away from us at the minute. Jensen's in the pits on 30. We're going 31. Is K-Mag going to pit this lap? No. Kevin continues. Zhou Guanyu did pit from in front of Alex Albon.
Jensen is in the pits. Jensen in
So we should gain a couple of positions here. We're going to get past Jensen, we're going to get past Zhou Guanyu. We're going to be P11. No, we're P10 in fact, sorry. But we are pitting this lap. I believe the pit strategy is soft, 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 medium. So we've got 2 more soft stints. Oh, I got that awfully wrong. And then we're going to be on a medium tyre, I think, until the rain. whenever that might come. I've had a horrible middle sector. I'm just not concentrating properly. This cost me... Well, it makes no difference. More than half a second. Excellent, Ches. Well done, pal. You are so good at this game. Alex Albon is also in the pits now. K-Mag continues. Okay. So we're trying to undercut Kevin Magnussen then. Tsunoda behind is in with me, as is Mick Schumacher. We'll see if this works. Unlikely, but we'll give it a go. Just able to come out ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. There goes Lance Stroll. Duck next door just resubscribes. Thank you, my friend. We're now behind Stroll. So Stroll has actually undertaken us, I think. Is K-Mag going to pit this lap, I wonder? No, seems to be the answer. He's still going. Kevin Magnussen extending his stint. Right, tyres are nearly up to temp. Let's go get Lance. Albon's actually extended his advantage by another half second. I don't know how Alex Albon is so fast in that Aston Martin, to be honest. K-Mag is in the pits this lap. So have we undercut K-Mag? I'm almost certain we have. Yes, we have. By a fairly decent margin as well. And we're right behind Lance Stroll now too. And where we are with strategy compared to everyone around us, genuinely absolutely no idea given the nature of the race so far. With the rain, full wets to inters to softs, and now second set of softs. I think though, as we set a purple sector 1, I think we are P13 as a net position. I don't think... There's a yellow flag somewhere. Sector 1. Oh, it's Sebastian Vettel retiring from the Grand Prix, I think. Yep, Sebastian Vettel is out.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time.
More rain in 10 minutes. More rain in 10 minutes. And so the Hungarian Grand Prix takes another twist. That wasn't supposed to come to the very end of the race. Oh, yikes. Okay. Is it going to rain enough to warrant going on to Inters, though? That's the question. It's just Sebastian Vettel retiring. Nothing to worry about. Hi, Seb. Bye, Seb. Sorry, Seb. Right, so the gap to Zhou is closing faster than the gap to Alex Albon is, I think. Oh, because Zhou is stuck behind my teammate. I've just noticed on the minimap as I run wide because I was looking at the minimap. So going around turn 1 is Daniel Ricciardo, Jenson Button and Zhou Guanyu. Followed swiftly by Alex Albon. And they are battling.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest.
It's still quite a way out. 10 to 15 minutes is pretty nondescript. We're definitely going to stop again for another set of softs between now and when that wet weather hits. 100%. I am definitely going to stop again.
Good pace. You're catching the car in front by about a second a lap.
You're right. Technically, because of the 2 restarts we had to do because of the tyre temperature bug, I am pretty much at full race distance now. We did 20 laps second time around, about 24 first time around. So I have actually driven full race distance here at Hungary already. But I still have 30 laps to go. Whilst that gap in front is dropping, Yuki Tsunoda is still just about 2 seconds behind me. He's not falling away. So while the gaps in front do plummet, behind it's pretty stable. So if I get stuck then behind Zhou Guanyu, Alexander Albon and my teammate, then Yuki's going to make it a 5-car battle. And Mick's only a further second behind back to make it a 6-car battle. And he's got a Williams right behind him. And he's got an Alfa Romeo just behind him.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 3.2
Okay, you can see the clouds starting to come in again. It is getting a little bit darker on the horizon. Especially around to the left of the pit straight behind the grandstand. You can see those dark clouds starting to form again. Under 3 seconds to Alexander Albon. Daniel Ricciardo in the pits. It's another position gained. He's gone to mediums, which is intriguing if there's more rain coming. So Daniel's going to try and go to the end on that medium set. But is there going to be more rain coming, meaning we have to switch to another set of intermediate tyres? Then you might as well have just gone on to softs and tried to gun it until the rain.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
So they're still saying 10 to 15 minutes for rain. They're still saying 10 to 15 minutes. They're all going to mediums ahead. I don't know, man. I might try and extend this set of softs to 50, depending on the wear on them. Then we could soft to the end. Because I'm concerned that it's going to rain, but it's not going to rain hard enough to warrant going on to another set of intermediate tyres. Meaning, the soft tyres that we might put on lap 46 won't last until the end of the Grand Prix. But Jensen's in the pits now, as he showed Guan Yu. They're going to mediums. If our next set of soft tyres is a brand new set, which it is, we might be able to go soft, soft, soft to the end. But I'm going to have to extend this stint. We are P9 currently, and 2.2 behind Alex Albon, who now, though, has been unleashed because those slower cars that were in front of him are now not there anymore, so he's probably just going to disappear off into the distance. And I'm not going to catch Alex Albon. If we can make this tyre set last, we might be on for a set of points today. I hope we're on for a set of points today. And let's be honest, last to the points is no mean feat. Especially in interchangeable conditions as it has been and as it may well continue to be. Alexander Albon in the pits now as well. So I could copy them. I could copy them and go to mediums now. But I'm not going to. Gap behind Tsuyuki now 3 seconds. So we're definitely putting consistently faster lap times than the AlphaTauri. It's just a case of whether we can hold that gap to the end if our tyres are going to be significantly more worn than theirs come the final few laps. Now, if it were real life, I could say to my engineer, is it going to rain hard enough to warrant another set of intermediates? And I could get a yes or no answer, but I can't do that in the game. So I'm just going to have to gamble that we're not going to pit for a brand new fresh set of softs on lap 50 and then end up having to pit on like lap 52 for a set of intermediates because the heavens are going to open. There you go, Yuki and Schumacher in the pits now at the end of 46. Yuki and Schumacher in the pits now. Those cars in front are on new mediums and inherently are in faster cars. So it's no surprise that the gap in front is growing as we're on significantly worn softs. I just need to know how heavy that rain is going to be.
Expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Yes, but how much, Mark? I don't want to pit lap 50 and then end up having to pit twice. If I can stay out till the rain, or if the rain isn't going to be heavy enough to warrant stopping for inters, then I'm happy to continue on the current plan. I'm not going to extend any further than 50 because that's just pointless, because then if it doesn't, I'll just be shooting myself in the foot. I have to run on the assumption that when the rain comes, it's not going to be heavy enough to warrant changing tyre. That's the assumption I'm going to have to. That's the assumption I'm going to have to run on. Because I don't think it's going to rain hard enough to warrant intermediate tyres. That's my expectation. His tyres still feel okay pace-wise. Raindrops, raindrops, raindrops. Now then, are you going to rain hard enough to warrant pitting? Or are you not? It's currently, I have track position. I don't think it's going to rain any heavier than this. Such an awkward spot right now. DRS disabled. Okay. I think they're going to want me to go to inters. It wants me to... What? No, it's intermediate. Surely it's intermediate tyres. I'm all over the place. Yep, everyone's pitting. It's Inter's time. We hung it out to the rain. We've done one less pit stop than a number of other drivers, and we've been able to hang it out to the rain. That has worked beautifully for us. So now we are a net P8 and challenging for points this afternoon. Hoping that the rain is going to be here like this for the rest of the race. Don't tell me K-Max come out on a set of softs again. Oh, Williams have screwed him. Kevin Magnussen has come out of the pits on another set of softs. His team have screwed him. That's a game error, not a real life scenario that would happen. Unfortunately for Kevin Magnussen, that's his race over. So Daniel Ricciardo is now going to drive all the way up to the back of me, all the way around the outside of me somewhere, and disappear off into the distance. But there is then a sizable gap behind Daniel Ricciardo to the next car. Germany lead 1-0. Ilkay Gundogan tucked away the penalty. Daniel's close, but he's not yet challenging. Probably because he's just waiting for me to make a mistake and then just drive through unchallenged. So we're effectively now in a 16-lap shootout with Daniel Ricciardo for 8th place in this Grand Prix. As long as we just concentrate, I don't see any reason why we can't hold Daniel off for the rest of the Grand Prix. I mean, it might dry up again.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
So that's it's going to rain to the end of the race. So, to be fair, even if we did switch to dry tyres again, I'm 35 seconds behind everyone in front. So literally the only way is down. The only way is backwards. So let's just stay where we are then. Alonso really isn't far behind now. He's coming into the chicane now. It's only about 5 seconds. We are definitely going to get lapped. We will only be completing 69 laps today. Make your own jokes. And Ricciardo has decided the past couple of laps he's about half a second a lap faster than he was previously. I don't know whether he was fuel saving or what he was doing, but he's bloody rapid now. We probably could have run with about 2 less laps worth of fuel than we have in the car, or than we started with, but it is what it is. And Alonso's coming for me. The gap to Zhou Guanyu is 8.5.
Okay, gap ahead is 43.
Come on, Fernando.
Seconds.
Go on, you go through there. And then we'll stay ahead of Daniel. Good. That was the only thing that could have messed with our race, basically. God. Fernando? Alonso's all over the place. And he's still a second a lap faster than me. Look at, he's just gone. That Alpine is so fast. Daniel's thinking about how I've gone defensive. He's bottled it. So 5 laps to go. 65, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Daniel's having a look at the inside and again doesn't quite make it through. The gap to Zhou Guanyu is now only 5.5. We've lost so much time. Oh my God, England have equalised. Mason Mount, can you believe it? 2-2. And yes, the Alpine is the second fastest car on the grid. Daniel's having another think about having a look. So I'm going to put the car in a defensive position and hold on to that advantage. I'm going to watch this England goal as well. We apparently have lost a lot of pace since getting overtaken by Fernando Alonso. I don't know whether I picked up any underfloor damage going over the curves when he overtook us here, but I am strugs right now. 3.6 the gap to Zhou Guanyu now. I'm all over the place. I don't know what's happening. I feel like I'm driving on ice. I'm just trying to drive all the way around the outside of me. What's happening? Why is everybody else suddenly so much faster? On 4 laps, Ches. 4 laps. No. God, the car nearly went on me again. Daniel's... Oh my God, he's getting aggressive. He's gone for it. Daniel's got me. The car is just out of nowhere now really slow. Like, really slow. I was comfortably holding the lead to Zhou Guanyu. And Zhou is now closed by 6 seconds or so. Daniel had not threatened at all. And then out of nowhere, he's now 3 seconds a lap faster. Like, where's that come from? Now we're P9. And trying desperately to hold on to that. With Zhou Guanyu infinitely faster than me now behind. Getting blue flagged again. Lewis Hamilton coming through now. I can't believe we might go from 8th to 10th. Come on, Lewis, here you go.
3 seconds is the gap between you and the next car. 3 seconds.
Right, I'm going to try and put in as solid a lap as I can, and we'll see what the lap time is. And then we'll compare it to, like, Zhou Guanyu and Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel is now 5 seconds away down the road. 3 laps to go. Car just doesn't stop. I think I've lost all tyre grip. I think that's the problem. My tyres are just gone. I can't stop. I've got no grip. I am literally driving on ice. I don't know why. The car is now just all over the shop. It's not that the AI have got quicker. It's that my tyres, my intermediate tyres, are too worn, and they're literally just trying to drive around me now. I've got such little grip, but it doesn't make any sense. Because I put these intermediates on at the same time as everybody else. Why have they out of nowhere suddenly gained an extra 2 or 3 seconds a lap on me? Why are my tyres so much more worn than theirs are? It's not like they're overheating or anything. It's not even that the AI are broken in the wet, because we were managing the gap perfectly fine. And then it's just like a switch has flicked. And now I've got nothing. It can't be maybe because it's becoming full wet tyres, because everybody else is on the same tyre as me. Any issue that I'm having, if it was weather related, would be replicated with everybody else. I genuinely might drop from 8th to out of the points in the last 4 laps. I've now got to try and keep Yuki Tsunoda behind. I might even finish 12th because Alex Albon's right there, and there's a car right behind him too. I don't know what's happened. There's a potential penalty check going on in the football as well. I don't know who it's for. One lap to go, and I might lose 3 more places. I can't believe it. Daniel's now 15 seconds down the road. I'm going to get feisty. I'm not giving up a point. I can see myself finishing 13th here. You can see how little grip I've got. I just can't put any power down. Harry Kane scores the pen. They're getting all over the place behind me. Yuki's going for it, but he's not going to make it stick. We're going to go from P8 to P10 in the last 4 laps, and very nearly down to P13. Thankfully, here comes a Ferrari to lap everyone right at the end of the race.
Blue flag.
Charles Leclerc is going to get on the podium, and we are going to get a single point. But my God, did I have to work for that?
Race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
I don't know whether you guys have experienced anything like that before, but it was like a light switch. It just went. All my grip just went, and theirs was still the same. Inexplicable at the end of the Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso wins the Grand Prix. I get driver of the day going from P22 to P10, but it could have been P22 to P8. I've now just done 114 laps of Hungary and just managed to come home in the points. I can't see my lap times, unfortunately. My fastest lap was faster than Daniel and Zhou Guanyu, so there was some pace in that car, definitely. Oh. Last to points challenge complete. Although it was last to point singular, unfortunately. I'll take it. I'll take it. After the pain that was having to redo 44 laps worth of that Grand Prix, I guess I'll take it. We're heading into the season break now. Team building, up 10,000. Yeah, up 10%. We'll definitely do that. That will give us a better chance of everything passing. We've only got 557 resource points, so there's no point doing anything else. Team building is going to go up. All departments have gone up 10%, which is good news. I've got 4.97 million, but it's going to cost me a lot more than that to be able to adequately upgrade anywhere. I need 4 million for quality control there. I could maybe do quality control there. Or improve the pit performance. That has been letting us down recently, but I think I'm just going to save the money for now. We'll start the season break and we'll head towards the next Grand Prix. I'll do race simulations, will I? No. Let's do... I've got 4 days, so I could do... I can only do 2, can't I, at most? Let's do that. And then I'll do the second driver external training just to up Jensen's focus. Cockpit weight reduction has passed, which is good news. So we are now... Oh, we are now the 4th best car on paper. The 4th... We are faster on paper than Ferrari, lads. We are faster on paper than Ferrari. Where has that come from? We've just gone... With that weight reduction, that's made a massive impact. I've only got 800 resource points, so I can't do anything else at this stage. Front downforce and rear downforce are less than a week away. I can't do anything else there until I've upgraded my facilities. I can start to work on the brakes maybe, but that's 1800. It's 3-3. Kai Havertz has scored again. So front and rear downforce are going to be where we focus next. But apparently the car is now really fast. That's just all over the place, isn't it? Fernando Alonso has won now 2 Grand Prix this season. Max Verstappen has won 3. Carlos Sainz a singular. Lewis Hamilton a singular. Lando a singular. Me a singular. And Charles Leclerc 1, 2, 3, 4. But a P10 in Hungary is better than our P17 last year. We were P16 in Belgium last year, but I significantly hope that we're going to be faster than P16 this year, given the fact that we now supposedly are the 4th fastest car on track, albeit only just ahead of Ferrari, but still. Right, that will do us for this YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. That was an absolute roller coaster. I hope you enjoyed. Do drop the video like it if you did, and follow me on Twitch on the link in the description down below so you don't miss out on any further content. But for now, that's all for this YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching, lads. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.